Hi everybody, how are you? Okay, this tutorial, it's going to be the Cupid that already I made it, but it was all in Spanish. So this one is going to be in English, and maybe we can try something a little bit different. Instead of to be, like floating, like flying, it's going to be kind of standing up. We're going to try to do that with the same design. So let's see what happens. This time also the difference is I have a 5-inch round, and this is like a boy face. Where you can get your balloons, you can go to your balloon store online, like Continental Sales, LA Rocks, Bargains, Balloons, and you can always look for printed designs or, printed balloons for twisters. But this is one of the choices. So we're gonna try, but you can try any, even just a blush, plain with no face, and then you just make the face. That's optional too. This time I'm just gonna do this way. So it's not a quick link, so that's what I'm gonna add this, the racing bead. You know what is this? Is I tie the balloon at the same place like 4 times, and then you have this little racing bead. You can always have it already made with plastic, like just like plastic beads. So you put it inside and then you inflate your balloon. Okay. So you inflate it all the way and then you lose some air, like make it round, just like this. I'm gonna tie it, but make sure you tie it close to the nozzle. You see? Close to the nozzle, that way you have this space. Okay, now we have to grab this right on the racing beam and twist. This takes longer because if you already have it as a quick link, you don't have to do all the things that we already made. But it's okay. Then you're gonna grab a 160 yellow, inflated like 6-finger tail, and you're gonna just, from here, attach it, pass it around a couple times. You can tie it if you want, but it's not necessary because you're gonna make here like a 3-finger bubble, pinch twist. So pinch twist. Okay, so you pass it around, lock them there, and you have that. And now from here we're gonna make a very small 1-finger bubble, and then another 1-finger bubble, and you're gonna make a pinch twist in this last bubble. From there we're gonna make like 5 1-finger bubble. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make sure you twist it very well because these are the hair. So I make it in bubbles because we're going to pretend it's a curly hair. So we go around the first bubble, the 3-finger bubble, pinch twist, and just lock them there with a pinch twist, the little one. So you have this. If you think that's enough hair, it's okay, good. You can just leave it like that. But I like to go one more time. So I make one more 1-finger bubble, and then one more 1-finger bubble, and make a pinch twist to this last one. And then again, we're gonna make, not this time 5, we're gonna make more, like approximately like 10-finger bubbles. So let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 9. Let's see with 9 if it's okay. 9, no, 10. And when you have the 10 bubbles, you just connect it to the pinch twist we made. So that's it. With the rest, you just cut it. Okay, so I'm gonna put my cutter right here. This is the cutter you can find on Amazon. Remember, I have a wish list on Amazon. Here, it's on the description. You can always find there lots of ideas for balloon twister that you can buy on Amazon. And also, if you get something for there, it's gonna be sent to me, and I will appreciate it because all those things are things that I think will be great in my balloon room. And there's have balloons and balloon equipment, I guess, and things about alpacas because that's kind of my thing, alpacas and llamas. Okay, now we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut it. And this balloon, I was thinking, because we have this as a leftover, I was thinking we can make it to be the bow and arrow, right? The bow. So what I do is I kind of lose the air, and make something like this. You see, so make it soft, because what you need to do here is it's to make 2 pinch twists, and then here another 2 pinch twists at the side. So that's gonna be the bow. This part, you make sure you tie it, okay? Your ball, it's okay. It can be the size as, you know, like you have the balloon. So it's all depends how much balloon you have there. So look, more hair, I like this way. Now, if you already have this, so you know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna show you. I push the air all the way to where I tied it, and I'm gonna make 2 pinch twists. So what I do is one bubble, another bubble, and these 2 bubbles, you just twist it together, and then you kind of twist it, you make like a double pinch twist. You grab each side and make it 2 pinch twists. So that's one part, and you have to do the same the other side. One bubble, and then you make another bubble, and because it's already like this, I can make just only 1 pinch twist, and you have these things. Doesn't have to be perfect. So when you have this straight, you can always make like, look, something like this. I bend the middle, and then the sides, I kind of bend them too. So it's like a little letter M. Okay, if you think that you don't have enough balloon, you can always grab another balloon scrap of yellow or any color, you know. But look, you have this shape. That's kind of the idea. Okay, so you have it like this. Now you can now grab a balloon scrap or any balloon that you think you have like at least 12 finger of this balloon. You can just grab it, and then you can already start attaching this. I tied it to each of the pinch twists in the sides. So you tie it. So it's a very simple bow, but because already it's gonna have, you know, this cute kind of baby, you pull this all the way, and now you grab it the other side and tie it too. It's gonna be all, you know, together looking like a Cupid. It doesn't matter much the colors, like you play with whatever you have. So then it's gonna be something like this, okay? This gonna be like this, doesn't matter, but there is the bow and arrow. The bow, I mean, the arrow is gonna be red, 160 red. Now from here, let's go back here. Now, what you're gonna do is squish your balloon, and you see what happened here? So we're gonna grab that part, we twist it, and now this, I'm gonna make it into a pinch twist. Yep. So when you have that, you tie it, you lock your pinch twist, and there you go. That's gonna be kind of the chest for your baby, and that's, or your Cupid, and it's gonna help the arms not to be too together. It's gonna be, you know, space there for the arms to be looking more like it's holding the bow and arrow. Okay, now from here we're gonna grab our second balloon round. Well, this is a quick link, and it's gonna be easier. If you don't have quick links, go ahead and do the same idea with a racing bean. Put it in a regular round plush balloon, and you inflate it, and you know, just like regular like this, it's gonna be okay. But this is what I do, and I think it's cute because it gives you that idea of to have a belly, you know, a cute Cupid with a big belly. Ah, it's so cute. So what you're gonna do is just don't tie it yet, and pull and tie it, but tie it in here in the back, you know, and there is where you tie it. Okay. The thing is, you can cut the excess here later. All that things you can cut it, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. So it's not like we want to call attention with that thing. Okay, so you just cut it. Okay, now from here we have connection here and connection here. So we're gonna grab, doesn't matter which side, you're gonna grab this pinch twist and you're gonna pass it to any of those sides. So the idea is you pull and take it that way. Now I remember why I made this design kind of be looking more like it's flying, you know, because look, it's already have that kind of like shape. But my idea is now what happens if we make it more straight. That means now I have this vision. You see, it's all about also the properties of the balloons, physics, I guess. You need something here to make this more stable, so then it's gonna be holding like this. Maybe it's not gonna be possible, but we have another balloon that's coming in the back. What is gonna be? It's going to be the wings and also arms. So let's keep trying, let's see what happens. But if it's not, it's okay. It's gonna be the design like it's flying, you know, from the side, like laying one side. Let's keep going. Now, you're gonna grab a 160, and this 160 is going to be inflated like 6-finger tail again. And I remember it was like a loop. You're gonna make the wings, there's gonna be like 6-finger loop. Okay, and you're gonna make another 6-finger loop. Okay, and then you are gonna make a pinch twist. Okay, and that pinch twist is gonna be again a helper to connect it here. Okay, in a moment. And now we're gonna make just one little bubble. Look, one very little bubble. And now you're gonna make what? Instead of 6-finger loop, it's gonna be just only 4-finger loop. 4-finger loop, another 4-finger loop, and then another pinch twist. Okay, and that's it. That's it. You can cut the balloon. You don't need any more this. You will need a second 160 ES. So right now you cut it, you tie it, make sure everything is locked there. Now these pinch twists are gonna be kind of what are gonna help us to pass it through this line and be connecting this to this line. So the longer wings goes up. So I like to connect it very close where it's gonna be the neck. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm passing the pinch twist a couple times there around that thing, that string from the quick link, and then it's gonna be all the way up. Okay, and now we're gonna go with the second pinch twist we did with the white, and again up and pass it around that line. Okay, now you decide which angle you want the wings to be, but it's up to you. Now, so far it's looking like this. I wonder if you use instead of what? This pinch twist maybe not to do that big, or the wings with a 260 wide, maybe it can be even more, you know, like straight this part, but it's okay. Now we're gonna grab you decide how to figure it out. Okay, look at the wings in the back, look at the front. This can be looking in the front so we can have an idea how it's gonna be looking. But now we have another balloon that is going to be a 260, and this 260 is going to be, let me see, like 8-finger tail, and we're gonna start making the arm. So I like to make sure one arm is longer, straight and longer. So you're gonna start making like 2-finger loop. Look, it's a very small loop. Oh, but I remember this loop is going to be right in the middle of this bow. So this is the bow how I want it to be. I'm gonna pass this and I'm gonna make a very small loop just to cover that around. You see? There you go. So you make sure you locked that loop with the nozzle, and then you're gonna make 2 small pinch twists. 1 and 2. And then you're gonna measure for the long arm. I'm thinking it's going to be like 6-finger long. Yeah, 6-finger long. You can give it a little bit more, but this is kind of the idea, the first arm. And that's gonna be attaching all the way here to this big pinch twist. Okay. Now, in outline, I think it's, look, this is how it's looking so far. Now this one, it's gonna kind of you measure here like 3-finger bubble coming out, and then you're gonna make a small pinch twist just to keep the angle, and then here you're gonna measure like approximately 4-finger bubble, 3. And now, look, from here you're gonna now make a loop, a small loop, like 2-finger loop, and then you're gonna make 2 pinch twists. And that's the arms. I'm not sure, I don't think they're the same size. You just cut this, but the idea is that you see this shape of one is long straight and the other one is like doing some flexion. Okay, now here you cut that. You save this scrap, but you're not gonna need it for this design anymore. We're gonna need a second blush 260. Why? Because we're gonna use the legs. Use it to make the legs. Now you have this. I'm trying to see what happens if I make it look, you know, straight. The thing is, here's gonna come the legs. Okay, now what I do here is look at this, the bow. It's gonna grab and pull all the way this side. Oh, be careful, look, one pinch twist came undone, and we have to make sure that doesn't happen. I think that's why the first time I made this, I kind of made 3 pinch twists in the bottom. That way it stays there, but let's see what happens if I try this one more time. No, so you just grab this string in the center and just pass it. When you have the center, you pull and you pass it around like this, and you have already this type of shape. Look, you see, it's kind of already, it's working, right? The idea, don't you think? Now, it's not like a super big, maybe if you make this straight longer, this string longer is gonna help, you know, but I think with 12 finger there, 12 finger of this turquoise, it's gonna be good enough. Okay, now, let's go with the legs, okay? At the end, we're gonna make the bow, the arrow with a 160. At the end, let's keep going here. So the second blush is going to be 6 finger tail. I'm going to start making now. I want this time to be straight. So what I'm going to make is the basic feet. We don't want to too complicated this. So I'm going to make like 3 finger bubble loop, right? 3 finger loop, I mean, or petal. And then you're going to make a pinch twist, like 2 finger bubble pinch twist. And maybe we can give it some space in between. I'm going to make a bubble, like 2 finger bubble. And then I'm going to make another like 3 finger loop, right? Another feet, and then another 2 finger bubble pinch twist. Okay, now I have that. Those are gonna be the feet, because this time I told you I wanted kind of like it's standing, you know, and so you can pretend it's standing on a cloud or somewhere, or a candy cup, because that's a new thing, right, going on, the candy cups for all occasions. So now you have all these, look, regular feet. Now we're gonna measure kind of the legs. So how much you want to give it to legs? I recommend you to give a little bit more than you think, because the belly is going to be covering, and if you make short legs, probably we're not going to be able to see it. So we're going to make like 6 finger, okay, 6 finger bubble, and then we're going to pass that balloon here to, you see the line, and all the way as lower as we can. So you can pass all the way the balloon, or you can now measure like 3 finger bubble, pinch twist, and that you can pass it through here. When I say through here, is look, you can open this and pass it, that bubble, the pinch twist, and kind of accommodate it as low as you can, okay? As low as you can there. And now we have one booty part, we need the other side, because that's the booty. 3 finger bubble, pinch twist, and then you're going down. So you're going down to measure the 6 finger bubble. So let me see that this is kind of like straight for you. So you have the booty, look at that. You have the front part, you measure again 6 finger bubble, right? So let's go with 6 finger bubble and go to the pinch twist. Okay, so it's looking adorable. It's like, look at that. I love it. It works. I think it's gonna be awesome. I love it. I love it how it looks. You know, it has this. This is kind of perfect, but look at that. And then we're gonna add the diapers. Okay. I think this was a good idea after all. Now you cut the excess. Save it, because this is, I always say save it, because that's how you make your little bubbles. And these little bubbles, you can add it into clear balloons, and it looks awesome. Those are the gumball machine. So now you tie it, you lock them, because it's safer then. Now you have this so cute Cupid in its diapers or shorts or something that is going to be holding that. So that's why you need the second 160. So 160 white was for the wings, another 160 white is going to be for the diaper. So what I do here, it's like, again, I want this kind of like be helping to straight this, but one thing that I remember was I attach it all the way to here. So attach it there. And this, just to make sure, it has like 5-6 finger tail, that's okay. So now you have this. From here, you're gonna measure approximately, let's see, like 2 finger bubble from here. 2 finger bubble, yeah. And then you're gonna make up. You're gonna make like, what is this? Let me see, like a 2 finger loop. Look, 1 loop that is 2 finger, and then you're gonna make another one. Oh, I got lost the camera. Okay. Thing doesn't have to be perfect, but there you go. So you have that 2 loops. Then you're gonna now go all the way. You're gonna go from here all the way down in between the legs. I think so. I'm okay with this. I don't remember. Oh, make sure your loop doesn't come undone. Look, I'm like going down and the loops start getting untied. Bummer. But now from here, it's like, look, kind of squish this. You don't want this to be too low. So you squish this again. And then when you are already here, right under the booty, you twist that part. Look, so here's kind of like I squish the balloon. Look at that. I squish up, okay? And then I twist here right on top of the, under the booty. And now from here, I make sure I pass, I kind of squish this balloon and I pass it all the way to here. Like, look, I'm gonna make this. And when I'm there, I'm gonna measure this, approximately 4 finger bubble. I'm gonna make a little pinch twist, like a 1 finger bubble pinch twist. And that's gonna be our connector there. And now, this is what, and a really cool thing. Remember, we still have this line. So that's why you can even grab the line and pass that pinch twist. And it's optional. Okay, and pull this so it's not so up, and there is some space there. And now you grab this and squish, stretch, so this is not so thick, but look, you're just going up, you know, that part, you see, or it was down, I don't remember, let me see, or you can go down, no, it looks more up, you decide, but maybe that wasn't necessary, or maybe, yeah, let me see. What I did that, I don't remember now. But maybe, okay, what about if you play with that? Play with maybe pass it through there, one, and twist it there with a loop. You see, you have to kind of like think, what is a good idea there? And then from here, look, this is how it's looking in the front. Interesting. Maybe from here, instead of these 2 loops, you just make a pinch twist. Okay, and then the same like here, you just squish and take it all the way to the pinch twist here. Okay, just go around. That's kind of the idea for this pinch twist. Remember that pinch twist in the back is the whole thing connecting everything. You don't have to put it right in this string. It's not necessary. And actually, if you don't do it, maybe it's gonna help your balloon to be looking more straight. And that's kind of what we want, right? So I'm pulling here to make it look more straight, but this is kind of how it's looking. You see, he's like looking high. The thing is, you can, maybe he's kind of pointing up. The other thing, how to make this, if you don't do that technique that I show you, that is flying the side, that technique can be also a good idea, just using the quick link, you know, the tips on the quick link without doing the whole thing that I tied it. But it's okay. Now I did it, and you give it this thing that is more straight and pointing up, very proud. You cut, you tie it, and that's all. Good thing about this, it's already done. You can use Sharpie just to give it some color, use some cheeks, but that's it. So it's not like it's a big deal, that part, the looks, maybe it's cute, maybe not. You tell me in the comments, what do you think? This is the back of the design. Now it's more standing, you see? And this is the front. But the cute thing about this, look at that booty. And this is the front. And if you put it like here, you know, in the like standing, you can see the face, like it's pointing up. But usually Cupid is more pointing, you know, looking down because he's floating in the clouds. So it's so, but it's a kind of like good idea. Why not? Look, this is how you can see it. It's looking. Now, how to make this guy maybe looking a little bit down? You can make this pinch twist smaller. This pinch twist that we did with the quick link, you just make it smaller, you know, or you don't even make it. You just attach, you know, to here, and then with that 260 blush, you just make a pinch twist when you're making the arms passing to this connection, and then make there with the 260 the pinch twist instead of the, what is this, the blush, you know, the quick link. Okay, now the last detail is that the arrow. So before in Spanish I say, oh yeah, you just cut it in half, so then you have 2 arrows. But you know what? We want to play safe. So this is what I think we should do. You just blow, you don't need much here, maybe like 4-finger bubble that you inflate in a balloon. And then from there, you're going to make a 1-finger bubble, another 1-finger bubble, and you're going to twist these two together. And then you're going to pass the nozzle, make sure it's all connected there, and then you tie. You make pinch twist, double pinch twist. Okay, when you have that, now make sure you have the rest, you know, you pull and you pass it around those pinch twists, okay? And that's kind of my idea for an arrow, you see, because it's something very basic. The good thing about this, you have this, and that's kind of gonna help you to stay straight. So we need, if we put this here, it's gonna start bending down. So you have to be careful, where is the point? You see, like already there is 2 down. So right here, it's as much as we can, you know, be holding just only this red part. And that's what I'm gonna kind of like leave it here. You see, and then the rest, just leave it there. And then the rest, you just kind of like go and take it, whatever it's long, to this hand. Okay, here you don't have to twist, just leave it there. And then here, you see, you push here and pull and pass it around one of those pinch twists, and that's it. Now you cut. You can always tie it if you feel, you know, it's gonna lose the air. Yes, go ahead, tie it, cut the excess. That's what I'm doing right now. And now look, this arrow's like, oh, going crazy, where I'm going. But the good thing is we kind of already measure the enough size, you know, to that be stable. If you just grab here and look, I just squish a little bit, but it's not necessary, but just a little bit to not lose the angle. But that's kind of what I did. You can always try in another way, but this is kind of the idea. So then it's gonna stay here. So I hope you like it. Look, we're experimenting. I just wanted to try something new, something, you know, like, what is this? Experimenting, you know, it's a good idea to try. And that's what I did. I tried. So now you're not gonna make the same mistakes that I did. So now this time, when you make this design, you have to use the blush 260 to make the pinch twist in the middle here between the head and this belly, in order to make this guy looking more down. You don't want all the way here because it's pointing that way. So you make sure you play with that. But the rest, I think there's some very cute ideas, like the diaper. And look, if you just leave the quick link, like the way it is, it's not gonna be that arc, you know, that space there. And it's gonna be even easier and faster. Well, but this design, the idea is more like it's flying, you see? And then he's kind of looking at you. You can always twist, and you have this shape. I hope you like it. Please tell me in the comments. And thanks so much for all of you that watch my videos, that comment, and also that share with me. Look, if you want to show me if you made one of these designs, please do it. It makes me very happy. On my Instagram, it's Alpacaglobo Balloons, and there, you know, you can follow me. You can see all the balloons that I made. Most of them I made it into tutorials. Some of the designs you see there, I don't make into tutorials. One thing is maybe because it's the time, you know, and also because some I already made from other, you know, balloon twisters, so it's like you probably have to see their YouTube channels. But yes, so thank you so much. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, do it, because it's a really cool channel. Already have lots of balloon tutorials, different designs, techniques, and you're gonna enjoy it a lot. After Valentine's, what is coming? Easter? No, St. Patrick's. So I have playlists with all different themes. You can always, you know, start getting ready for St. Patrick's or for Easter and start practicing now all those designs that you can surprise people, you know, because the thing is, I wanted to make something different. I learned a lot on YouTube from other balloon twisters, so my plan is also to bring something new, something cool, and I think it worked out. So thank you so much. I'm gonna try to keep making more videos. I know this one is kind of repeating, but why not? Sometimes it's good to repeat and see if we can make something, you know, better. Have a wonderful day. Ciao.